Hi, my name is Susan Chang, Product Marketing Manager here at ON Semiconductor, and I'm here to talk about the AP0200 family of automotive coprocessors. Previous generation automotive backup cameras tended to feature lower resolution cameras. Starting in 2018, all U.S. cars will be required to have backup cameras, and a trend is that many high-end manufacturers are moving towards higher resolution backup cameras, even high definition, versus the older cameras that are standard definition or even VGA. High dynamic range, or HDR, is a requirement for most automotive cameras. Here's an example of a real-world HDR situation. A parking garage typically has very light and very dark areas in the field of view, and it requires that a camera be able to see both the dark and light areas at the same time. On the left, you see an example of standard dynamic range, where the sensor cannot see outside of the garage, which is too bright. This would mean that the camera could not see certain obstacles such as pedestrians or vehicles, whereas it can see inside the garage. On the right, you see the same camera in HDR mode. Now the camera can see not only inside the garage but also outside the garage in order to be able to see potential obstacles in both areas at the same time. Here you see two examples of the current generation of image sensor solutions for automotive backup cameras. On the left, you see a standard VGA solution, which is a resolution of 640 by 480. And on the right, you see a 1 megapixel solution, which delivers 720p video output. And you see that there's already a significant improvement in clarity, image quality, and increased field of view. While these solutions may certainly meet the minimum requirements, high-end manufacturers may wish to add higher resolution or additional features. Designed for use with our 1 and 2 megapixel automotive image sensors, ON Semiconductor has developed coprocessors ideal for high-performance automotive backup and surround view cameras. These coprocessors offer new and enhanced functions, including high dynamic range, or HDR, Ethernet support, and a sophisticated image processing engine. The AP0200, 201, and 202 deliver true 1080p video output when paired with our 2 megapixel sensors. The AP0200 can also be used with either our 1 megapixel sensors for 720p output or a 2 megapixel sensor for 1080p. The AP0200 series supports ON Semiconductor's new 2 megapixel sensors, including the AP0200 AT. A 2 megapixel sensor means that your camera can output 1080p full HD video, providing much higher resolution than VGA or even 720p 1 megapixel cameras. Here's an example of the AP0200 sensor plus an AP0200 coprocessor versus a 1 megapixel 720p and VGA solutions. Notice how much sharper and more detailed the 1080p video is. Here we see another example of true 1080p HDR video using an ON Semiconductor AP0200 coprocessor and an AP0200 AT image sensor under both dark and light conditions. HDR means that the camera can see both inside the dark garage as well as outside in bright daylight. As you can see, the solution can clearly provide details of not only potential obstacles such as vehicles, but also clear rendering of signs and scenery. ON Semiconductor offers a variety of coprocessors for automotive applications. The AP0102 and the AP0200 are ideally suited for next-generation automotive imaging applications. These coprocessors also include a spatial transform engine, or STE, that supports up to 1 megapixel image sensors. The STE provides dewarp functionality and other sophisticated image transforms. In addition, both coprocessors contain an overlay graphics engine, which simplifies the development and customization of overlays. Here's a quick overview of the ON Semiconductor automotive coprocessor family, including the previous generation of products, the AP0100 and the AP0101, as well as the 4 new products and which key features are available for each one. ON Semiconductor provides imaging solutions for a wide range of automotive applications. These include automotive viewing applications, such as backup and surround view, advanced driver assistance systems, or ADAS, and in-cabin solutions. Thank you for your time today. For more information on our AP family of coprocessors and other image sensor solutions, visit us at www.onsemi.com or contact your local ON Semiconductor sales representative.